Mr. Barrow, Human Rights Watch says that there's a climate of fear in the Gambia right now and that there's violent oppression of the opposition. How do you see that situation right now in your country, especially with a look on your campaign?
Well, that has been the issue in the Gambia. It's a concern to everybody. It's a concern to myself. But I have faith and I am ready to stand for this country. So definitely there is no fear in me.
But to what extent is it an issue for you, to be very concrete? Can you campaign freely here?
We believe that we can campaign freely this time because I went on a 10-day tour. I didn't have any problem, really. And we think that will continue.
Well, in April this year, a number of your colleagues were arrested. Some were put in jail for 3 years for protesting, actually, because one of your youth leaders was killed in custody of the security forces. What is the condition of those who are in jail right now? Are you in contact with them?
We are in contact with them. Their condition is not comfortable. The prison standard is very bad. The food is very poor. I've been receiving medical bills here and there. We are the one taking medical care of them, so they are not very comfortable. And I think after the 1st of December, they'll be free and join us.
If you win, or?
I'm going to win.
So you're very confident. But what is your appeal to the government with a view on their situation right now?
We want good governance. Democracy. In a democratic environment, everything is possible. We want them to change, and we are in the 21st century. This thing cannot continue, and we have to follow the principle of democracy and develop our nation. That's the message to government.
It is actually the first time most observers say that there's a real united opposition in Gambia. Under these circumstances, how likely do you think it is that there will be free and fair elections?
We cannot say everything will be free and fair, but we believe that the change is imminent and the change is going to happen this year. We are ready for it, and the Gambians are ready.
The president has been in power for 22 years now. Are you satisfied with his performance?
The president, I think he has taken this country backwards. He haven't done much for this country. If you look at the infrastructure, in 1975, it's even better than now. Road network in the capital is very, very bad. The situation is deteriorating seriously in this country. We need a change to forge ahead.
So if you were elected, what would you actually change?
We have very experienced politicians who have come together. We have technocrats. If we get to power, we will bring a good team that will advise us and we develop this country.
But please be a bit more concrete. What are you really changing in terms of politics? What would you do different than what the president is doing?
We can bring a lot of changes, because whenever you say democracy, democracy is always development. In democracy, people are free. In democracy, you can have technocrats who can help and develop this country. I think so. I think we have that team. In a democratic environment, everything is possible when it comes to development.
But for that, you need a real democratic environment that you don't have at this point of time, if I understand you correctly?
We will create that. We will create that. We will create that. We will join all organizations, and we will bring in an environment that there will be no fear. If people fear the government, I think that's where you can forge ahead.
Thank you very much, Mr. Barrow.